After the car accident, they thought I was dead. I secretly watched my own funeral, what my husband, my mother, my brother said. These were the most shocking things I'd ever heard in my life. Turns out nobody loved me for 32 years. They were all waiting for my money. My name is Victoria. Or it was, because now I was dead. At least everyone thought so. But I was hearing everything. I was seeing everything. And the truths I learned changed my life forever. That evening, I left home. I had fought with my husband Ryan again about money. We always fought about money lately. I was a successful real estate agent, earning good money. But Ryan never found it enough. Victoria, don't be so stingy. I want to go on vacation with friends, he had said. Ryan, go with your own money, I had said, not with mine. Driving while angry was a mistake. It was raining. The road was slippery. I don't know where that truck came from. The last thing I remember was the sound of metal and then darkness. When I opened my eyes, I was in the hospital, but nothing was normal. Nobody could see me. Nobody could hear me. The doctor told my family, I'm sorry. We lost Victoria. What? I hadn't died. I was here. I tried to scream, but my voice wouldn't come out. I tried to move, but my body wouldn't respond. Ryan was crying, or pretending to cry. How will I live without Victoria? He said through tears. My mother Margaret hugged him. Be strong, Ryan. Victoria would want you to be strong. She would want me to be strong. They had never talked about me like this before. Everyone at the funeral home looked very sad, but I was watching them, and something seemed wrong. Ryan was talking on the phone. Yes, what does the insurance company say? How much will I get? Very good. When can I withdraw Victoria's money from the bank? Was he thinking about my insurance? My money? I wasn't even buried yet. My brother Daniel was whispering with Mom. Mom, Victoria's house will be ours now, right? We have debts. Of course, son, my mother said. If Victoria were single, it would come to us anyway. What's the difference if it went to Ryan? Did they have debts? They had never mentioned them to me. The funeral day came. The church was full, but I stood in the corner like an invisible person. Ryan gave a very impressive speech. Victoria wasn't just my wife. She was my best friend. My life is nothing without her. Lies. All lies. 2 days ago, I had heard him tell his friend, I'm tired of Victoria. She's too controlling. My mother spoke tearfully. My daughter Victoria had a very good heart. She loved everyone. Another lie. She always told me I was too selfish. She said I was too stingy about money. After the funeral, they had gathered at home. I was there too, like an invisible ghost. Ryan, my mother, my brother Daniel, and my brother-in-law Michael were sitting. Now we can talk freely, Ryan said. Victoria is gone. Thank goodness, my mother said. That girl was very difficult. She was very stingy about money. Daniel laughed. Do you remember? We asked for a loan last year. She said, handle it with your own money. Yes, Michael said. She didn't help me when I was starting my business either. She said, I don't take risks. Ryan stood up. Now, her money is ours. I'll take care of the house. The cars are mine. The insurance money is also big. How much? My mother asked excitedly. $500,000. I'm rich now. They continued talking, and I learned even more shocking things. Actually, Ryan said, Victoria's death was good. I was thinking about divorce. Really? My mother said. Yes, I wanted to be with Jessica. You know, my secretary. But I stayed married for Victoria's money. Jessica, his secretary, he had been cheating on me. Daniel added, I hated Victoria too. She always looked at me like I was a failure. Me too, my mother said. She was a girl I never loved. but I had to pretend to be nice. For her money, all of them. They all loved me for my money, all of them. After learning these truths, I was filled with anger. But I still couldn't move, couldn't speak. I could only watch. Days passed. Ryan started meeting Jessica more openly. "I've mourned Victoria enough," he was saying. My mother and Daniel had toured my house, planning which items to take. "I'll take that sofa set," my mother had said. "I'll take the TV," Daniel had said. Were they dividing up my home like a junkyard? In the third week, something changed. I could move my fingers, then my hands. Then I breathed, a real breath. A nurse was beside me, looked into my eyes and screamed, "Doctor, doctor, she's waking up." Dr. Martinez came running. "This is impossible. Victoria Thompson is in a coma, but was recorded as dead." "I didn't die," I whispered. These were my first words. "This is a miracle," the doctor said. "A rare condition. Very deep coma, almost like death." The doctor explained the situation. "You had a very deep coma. Your pulse and breathing were so slow that you were thought to be dead, but your brain activity continued. So I could hear everything? Yes, it's possible. Coma patients can perceive their surroundings." Perfect. I had heard everything. I knew everything. And now it was time for revenge. "Doctor," I said, "don't tell anyone." "Not yet. But your family, they think I'm dead." "Let it stay that way a little longer." I secretly left the hospital. I took refuge at my friend Lisa's house. I told her everything. "Victoria, this is incredible. So they all loved you only for your money?" "Yes, Lisa. And now it's time to show them the truth." The plan was simple. I would catch them in their own lies. Lisa and I set up hidden cameras in my house. We would record Ryan's relationship with Jessica, my mother and Daniel looting my house. Within a few days, everything was ready. Ryan had brought Jessica home, to my own house, in my bed. The cameras recorded everything. "Victoria's gone now," Jessica was saying. "We can be together freely." "Yes," Ryan replied. "That stingy woman is gone. Now I have money, I'm free." My mother and Daniel came too, to take the valuable items in the house. "This painting is expensive," my mother said. "I'll take that too." "Where are Victoria's jewelry?" Daniel asked. "All of them. They were all robbing me." After collecting enough evidence, I planned the big day. I would bring them all together, and then, surprise! I had Lisa send a message. "Victoria's will was found. Gather at the house tomorrow evening. The lawyer will read it." They all came. Ryan, Jessica, my mother, Daniel, Michael. When they smelled money, they all ran. When I opened the door, you should see the expression on their faces, as if they had seen a ghost. "Hello, family," I said in a calm voice. "Did you miss me?" Ryan's face went white. "Victoria, you were dead." "No, Ryan, I was just in a coma. But I heard everything you said. I saw everything you did." My mother fell to her knees. "Victoria, daughter, we what, mother? Are you going to say that you only loved me for my money?" "I recorded all of your conversations," I said. "Ryan, you cheating on me with Jessica. Mother, you never loving me. Daniel, you hating me." I took out my phone and started playing the recordings. Ryan's voice, "Victoria's death was good. I want to be with Jessica." My mother's voice, "She was a girl I never loved, but I had to be nice for her money." Daniel's voice, "I hated Victoria." They were all silent. None of them could say anything. "Now listen," I said in a cold voice. "You thought I was dead and showed your true faces. Now I'll show everyone your true faces too." "Victoria, please," Ryan begged. "I love you." "No, Ryan, you loved my money, but now you won't get a penny." I called my lawyer. "Mr. Johnson?" Yes, it's Victoria. No, I didn't die. Yes, I want to change my will. I filed for divorce from Ryan. I had evidence of cheating. He got nothing. I completely cut off my relationship with my mother and Daniel. Victoria, daughter, aren't we family? My mother had said. No, mother. Family loves each other. You used me for my money. I gave my money to people who really loved me, to Lisa, to charities. Lisa and I built a new life. She became my real family. Victoria, I'm sorry, she had said. I didn't know your family was like this. I didn't know either, Lisa. But now I know. And now I know who's real, who's fake. I met new people. Those who loved me for my personality, not my money. 6 months later, I saw Ryan on the street. He looked terrible. Victoria, he said. I, I'm sorry. Too late, Ryan. You never loved me. Now go. Be happy with Jessica. Jessica left me when your money ran out. Of course she left him. She was only after money, too. My mother tried to call me many times, but I never answered. Daniel fell into debt. When he couldn't get my house, his business went bad. Sometimes you need to experience a big shock for life to teach you a big lesson. My death was such a lesson. I learned that financial success attracts people to you, but real love keeps them by your side. Now I'm much happier. I only have people around me who truly love me. Friends like Lisa, sincere people I've newly met. I lost my old family, but gained a real family. If you also have people around you who build relationships with you for financial gain, you'll notice them. Real love exists even without money, stands by you even when you're poor. I'm Victoria, the woman who watched her own funeral, and this experience gave me life's greatest lesson. Money is temporary, love is permanent. But to find real love, sometimes you have to lose fake love. Ryan, my mother, Daniel, they all lost my money, but I found real happiness. Sometimes you need to die to learn how to truly live.